All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Welcome back to No Filter MMA. This is your boy BJ back with another live stream. Guys, listen, I know I was supposed to go live last night. I was tired. I didn't make it. There was some things I had to watch. It just didn't pan out like that. Okay? It just didn't pan out like that. Guys, am I clear? Let me listen back to myself. Y'all gonna hear me? Y'all gonna hear the live stream for a second. Okay, yeah, I'm sounding nice and clear. I'm coming through nice and clear. So, so there are no words that could be misconstrued in this live stream. Guys, the topic of tonight is this the most dangerous version of the flyweight division, guys? And I was thinking about this all day at work. I was thinking, like, going through my head the last couple of days at work. I've been thinking, like, what's a good topic to talk about? And I'm like, yo, is this the most dangerous version of the flyweight division? And I think that this is the most dangerous version of the flyweight division. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I think. So I got to bounce my ideas off of y'all, which is what I've been doing for the past 6 years on my channel, bouncing the ideas off of the people who watch my channel. Um, but is this the most dangerous version of the women's flyweight division? Because I can't get past the fact that this division was at the beginning of the division. This was wrote off to be like a wasted division, and like people were like, oh, this division, Valentina's gonna rule this division. There's never gonna be any competition for Valentina in this division. Like, it went from that to people like Aaron Blanchfield and Manon and Macy and Natalia, like, coming into this division. Now you got people rising up like Jazz the Vicious. You got it's crazy that we see like Caitlin Chukagian and people like that are no longer at the top of this division. Like Tanya, damn, Tyler Santos and things like that. They're not at the top of this division. Tisha Miller, what's up in the comments? Once, not once. What? What, James? James, what you talking about? James, what you talking about? Well, JP's in the building. James, I had to get rid of a couple wrenches. So James, you have officially been promoted. Drop another comment, James, so you can see that wrench beside your name, bro. That wrench is well earned. That wrench is well earned. Shout out to my boy James Perez in the comment section, man. This man, James, don't give a damn about what you think about what he says. See, that's one thing about James that I can most definitely relate to is James don't give a damn what you think about what he got to say. James gonna say what the hell he got to say, and it's gonna be that. James, you see that wrench beside your name? It looks good, don't it, bro? It looks good, don't it, James? Once, not once. I don't get it, James. I don't get that comment. I don't understand that comment, James. And BJ, you think Wayne Kong gonna be in the top 15 by the end of the year? I mean, she could, bro. She got to put together a couple more. She got to put together a couple more. James said, "How I earned that shit?" When I said 6 characters. No, James. James, you earned it because you've been rocking with the channel for a long time, bro. It's been like 2, 3 years, bro. It's actually been longer than that. It's really been like 3, 4 years that you've been rocking with the channel, James. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Once we, oh, just these so-called. Oh, he said once we take care of the trash, you'll see how dangerous these so-called contenders are. I guess you still have to say it's the most dangerous on paper. Okay, okay, James. Oh, okay, okay. I see what you mean, James. I see what you mean. Hold on, guys. I gotta mute y'all for a second. All right. JP says I'm anti Wayne Kong. Come on, JP. Come on, JP. You can't be anti Wayne Kong. Wayne Kong still got to prove some stuff to us. You know, she still got to prove some stuff to us. I've been here before the Santos fight around that time. Okay, yeah. No, it was before that. Maybe it was around that time, but it was before that. I feel like it was before that, James. You say it was around that time, but I don't believe that. I believe it was before that. Guys, if you got your green, you better light it because I'm lighting mine. um, JP, I'm not anti Wayne Kong, bro. I'm not anti Wayne Kong. See, that's not right, bro. I am not anti Wayne Kong. My stance on Wayne Kong is she just had to prove something to us, bro. Like she had to prove a little bit more to us in order for us to really see, like, you know, what is she gonna be? Like people were calling her a killer after she knocked out Victoria Leonardo, and I'm like, Victoria Leonardo, you know what I'm saying? Like Victoria Leonardo, but Montana De La Rosa can't get credit for beating Ariane Lipski the way she did. You know what I'm saying? Like Montana can't get that credit, but Wayne Kong does. No, I'm just trolling y'all. Oh boy. Did they book Aaron or Barbara or not? That's the only fight left to make. They haven't booked it yet. No. No. But they posted, Marcel posted that fight was, you know what I'm saying, ready to go. They just ain't booked it. They ain't put it on the card yet. I think she's cringy as fuck and she's over. She makes herself cringy though. Wayne Cohn makes herself cringy. She makes herself cringy. James Perez, do you think Wayne Cohn ever sniffs a top five? It's too early to tell, man. You know, in her next fight, like if she beats like a Montana De La Rosa or she beats like a, you know, like a Veronica Macedo or um, like a JJ Aldrich or something like that. Like if she could get past somebody like that, one of those tough girls that's like floating around the unranks, you know what I'm saying? Like Miranda Maverick or somebody, one of those real solid girls that's floating outside of the top 15, then she's on her way to cracking the rankings. You know what I'm saying? Like she's on her way. I can't say beating one of them means that she's top 15 material or top 5 material. Like I can't say that she's gonna beat the world if she beats one of them. You know what I'm saying? But before we dive deep in that, guys, because I know we're gonna dive deep into that, into all of this flyweight stuff. You know what I'm saying? Um, do y'all know what it means to live rent free in somebody's head? Ah, ah. Do y'all know what it means to live rent free in somebody's head? Just like somebody, like I'm so glad that you're giving me the views. People give you the views and they give you the watch time and stuff like that. Like I'm so good. Thank you. My struggling channel really needs it. You know what I'm saying? Like my struggling channel really needs it. So I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy to live. I never thought I would find myself living rent free in somebody's head that I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that I didn't even know to live rent free in their head is crazy. It's crazy. That is so crazy. Ravioli said, okay, somebody said something about Miranda Maverick. Let me go back up. BJ, what did you think of Maverick's performance over Jamie Lynn Horth? I thought it was a really bad look. She was supposed to beat Jamie Lynn Horth. Jamie Lynn Horth is big, and Jamie Lynn Horth, she's big and she's solid, and she can fight, but she getting a lot of opportunities that she ain't coming up on. Like they've given her these opportunities that she's lost. You know, for somebody like Jamie Lynn Hoare to get a big win over Miranda Maverick would have been huge. Like that would have been huge. Not even a week ago, James. Maybe just a shy of a week. Right, JP. JP says you're living rent free in a lot of people's head, and why? I don't get why. That's so crazy. All I'm doing is out here. All I'm doing is out here supporting Macy Barber. That's it. All I'm doing is supporting Macy Barber out here and saying some good things about Macy Barber. And everybody seems to just just got their panties in a wad. They got their funky stained underwear in a wad because I support Macy Barber. You know what I'm saying? That's just so crazy. And I've been on this Macy Barber kick for over a year now. You know, been on this Macy Barber kick for over a year now, and it's and people just now speaking out about it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's crazy. Just now speaking out about it. You know, people just now getting upset about it. And I've been singing Macy Barber's praises ever since she beat Jessica I. Ever since she beat Jessica I, I've been saying, okay, Macy Barber putting together a string here. You know what I'm saying? She lost that fight to Alexa Grasso, and Macy Barber came out whooping ass. Yeah, a couple of those fights were controversial, but you know I feel like beating Catlin Chukagian by decision, beating Catlin Chukagian by decision like that, you know what I'm saying, without taking her to the ground, like to beat Catlin Chukagian in a striking match, you know what I'm saying, like that's crazy. And Catlin Chukagian is the decision queen. Every one of her fights is a decision. Every one of her wins is a decision. Macy Barber didn't fall trap to that Catlin Chukagian trap that she puts you in, where she frustrates you and she gets you out, you know, off your rhythm and off your game. Like, you know, that Catlin Chukagian thing didn't work on Macy Barber, you know, and it works on mostly everybody else. Then they put Macy Barber in there with Amanda Ebas, knowing Amanda Ebas is a scrapper, you know what I'm saying? Knowing that Ebas can make fights tough for a lot of people just because of her style, you know what I'm saying? Excuse me. Y'all know this green. Y'all know this green. You know, and she went. You know, Macy Amanda Ebas was in there banging with her. You know, and then Macy just bit down on it. You know, and landed that big kick. You know, once Macy landed that kick, it was over for Ebas because that kick was hard. Like Ebas was in there. Ebas took some shots from Macy Barber in that fight. She took a lot of shots. She was more durable. You know, because you catch Ebas on the chin, Ebas can go down. Catlin Chukagian wobbled Amanda Ebas a couple times in that fight. You know what I'm saying? And she was taking shots for Macy. You know, I think that she's much more durable at 125 versus at 115. Amanda Ebas, she kind, you know, she's 10 pounds less. You know, so that's 10 pounds of cushion off her chin. You know, and you know, she's a lot more easy to be stopped at 115. You know, if you ask me, like Marina Rodriguez stopped her. When Marina Rodriguez stopped her, like that was shocking. Like I was like, man, like she really can't take a punch like that. But at 125, she seems to be a whole lot more durable. You know, in that fight with Viviane Araújo, she took a lot of shots. In that fight with Catlin Chukagian, she took a lot of shots. That fight with Macy Barber, she took a lot of shots. But when Macy landed that head kick, though, like, oh my goodness, when Macy Barber landed that head kick and then followed it up with the punches, I was like, it's over. And what have I said about ever since Macy Barber beat Jillian Robertson? This is something that I said about her. You know, because I thought Jillian Robertson would be able to weather the storm of Macy Barber, you know, and get her down. And get her down and drown her. You know, I really thought that Jillian could do that. But when I seen her stop Jillian like that in her tracks, you know what I'm saying? When I seen her hit Jillian and have Jillian second, not knowing what to do, like she's completely removed Robertson from her game. You know what I'm saying? When she was pouring that pressure on Robertson and landing them big shots, I was like, okay, Macy's got the power to stop any flyweight. You know, if Macy can hit you, if she can land that punch, if Macy can land one of those clobbering punches that she lands, Macy can hurt anybody. That goes for Manon Fior, that goes for Natalia Silva, that goes for anybody. You know, look how she came back on Alexa Grasso like that. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, you know, do you know what it means to live rent free in somebody's head? This is crazy. Do you know what it means to live rent free in somebody's head? I guess I know what it's like. Colosseum says, "Were you surprised when they removed Chukagian from the rankings?" No, because dude, I mean, her inactivity, she's not fighting right now. So, I mean, I get it. You got to take her out the rankings. You got to take her out. You know, for the time being. If she come back in, I'm sure Chukagian will get a pretty good fight. She'll get a ranked opponent if she comes. Whenever she decides to come back, she'll get a ranked opponent for sure. So it's just kind of one of those things. Um, James says Barber's on a 6 fight. Yes, yes, Macy Barber. Thank you, James. You've been rocking with Macy Barber for way more than a year. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. I don't care if it was. I don't care if it was Jamie Lynn Horst that people were saying. That that people were saying she was supposed to fight in that. People saying she should have fought. Natalia Silva. Speaking of y'all in the comment section, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all, no matter who Macy Barber was slated to fight, y'all was like Macy Barber gonna get beat. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people were saying Macy Barber. Now, especially that she's ranked where she's ranked, and she's up here in the mix with these girls with Rose. Now you got Rose in there. You know what I'm saying? Like I never seen any definite proof of Macy Barber ever being scared to fight anybody, for one. Let's get that straight. You know what I'm saying? I never saw any solid proof that Macy was scared to fight anybody, because I've never known. When you have a fighter that's known for never being scared, that's like somebody coming and telling me that Jillian Robertson's scared of somebody. That's like somebody coming to me and saying Misha Tate's scared to fight somebody. Like saying that Carla Esparza was afraid to fight somebody. That's just some crazy talk. To say a fighter that's never been known to ever be scared to fight anybody is scared to fight somebody. Of course, that's gonna draw a reaction out of somebody like me, especially somebody who's seen it. And y'all ate my comment section up with that. Y'all ate my comment section up with that, and that's okay. Like I'm not mad about it. You know what I'm saying? But don't tell me who I was talking to. Don't ever put direction in my mouth, bro. Don't ever put words and shit in my mouth, bro. I know who I was talking to. It was very clear who I was talking to. You know what I'm saying? So, um, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get some living rent free in your head t-shirts made. If anybody would like to purchase a living rent free in your head t-shirt, I will come. I will. If y'all want to buy one of these shirts, of course I'm gonna put No Filter MMA, put my logo on it. I mean, of course I gotta put my logo on it. But I'm gonna get some. If you guys want to buy a living rent free in your head T-shirt made exclusively by No Filter, like some No Filter MMA merchandise, I think I need to get those made. I think I need to get those made. Combo Breaker 99 in the building. Combo Breaker 99 in the building. What's up, dude? Colosseum, that's a great fucking fight. That's a great fucking fight. Colostrum. That's great. Yes. Chukagian versus O'Neal. You damn Skippy. You damn Skippy. Yes. I think I'm gonna have these shirts for sale. I'll let y'all know in a future video. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get these living rent free in your head shirts made. But back to what I was saying. Now we got to talk about Valentina here for a second. I got to talk. I got to go back to Valentina. I'm gonna have to start. I'm gonna have to give Valentina her damn flowers. You know what I'm saying? Let me go back to the picture of Val. James Prez Buckle your seatbelt, dog. Buckle your seatbelt, James Prez. Buckle your seatbelt, James. I gotta give Valentina Shevchenko her props. I gotta give Valentina Shevchenko her props. Valentina has Valentina has. I may be saying this prematurely, guys, but I gotta say it. Valentina has been able to rule both versions of the women's flyweight. All versions. There's been three versions really of the women's UFC flyweight division, and Valentina has managed to stay at the top of all three versions. So you had the first version. You know what I'm saying? You had the first version of the women's flyweight division where you had, you know, Sajara Eubanks and you had Lauren Murphy and people like that at the top. Nico Montano was the number one contender after they took the belt from Nico. Y'all remember Nico? Oh, Nico. Nico was the very first women's flyweight champion, though, so you can't take that from her. But they took the belt from Nico. Nico, apparently, I don't know if she didn't want to fight Valentina or what it was. I don't know what happened there. But you had that version of the women's flyweight division. You know, you had Jennifer Maia ranked at the bottom of the division. You know what I'm saying? Like it was. You had Alexis Davis ranked at flyweight. Uh, Liz Carmouche was ranked at flyweight. Like that version of the flyweight division. Jessica I was in there. All those, because when they made 25, there really wasn't a whole lot of bona fide flyweights there. Those were all girls that moved down from 135. Like all those girls moved down from 35. Chukagian moved down, Lauren Murphy moved down, Alexis Davis moved down, Jessica I moved down. Like all of those girls just moved down from 135, and then you had all those girls come up from 115. You know, who came up? Jessica Andrade. You had Amanda Ebos coming up, Paige Van Zandt. You know what I'm saying? Like all them people was jumping up the flyweight. And then you had that version of the women's flyweight division. Valentina came in and ruled it, beat Liz, started defending her title and stuff like that, beat Liz Carmouche and shit like that. Then you had the second version of the flyweight division where some people done been weeded out. You know what I'm saying? You had at the top of the division, you had, Chukagian had solidified herself as the number one contender. Lauren Murphy, Jessica I, had just fought for the belt and got knocked out. Um, you had those people. You had Viviane Araújo, really highly ranked. Um, then you had like the Andrea Lee started coming in. The Montana De La Rosas was there. The Jillian Robertsons were there. Um, they were fighting. You know what I'm saying? Like those girls were there. The JJ Aldriches were there. JJ Aldrich came up from 15. You had that version of the division where Valentina ruled that division. And then that's when then that third era for me was when it started to transition more is when you seen like Alexa Grasso. You see, oh damn, Macy Barber came up in that second wind of the flyweight division. I forgot about that. Macy Barber came up to 25. Um, and then you had, the people rising up through the divisions like Alexa Grasso. Then you had the Macy Barbers. Then you had people like Robertson and shit, Robertson and De La Rosa getting weeded out. You know what I'm saying? They getting weeded out of the top 15. And you got the Miranda Mavericks coming in, and Valentina was still at the top of that division at that point, and then like I said, you got the Macy's now. Then you get this new wave of flyweights, you get the Manones, the Aarons, Macy's still there. You get Casey O'Neill coming into the division, Tyler Santos coming in. Tyler Santos been there for a minute, but now you have Tyler Santos. Now you have Natalia Silva and them, this new wave of flyweights coming in. And man, Valentina is still the champion. She's at the top of the division still. At the end of the day, it is what it is. At the end of the day, it is what it, and she fought everybody. She did not fight anybody. Valentina fought everybody, and she still, she lost the belt. And she had to go through her trilogy with Alexa Grasso. Grasso beat her. Can't take that away from Grasso, just like you can't take away that Juliana Pena win. And that Juliana Pena win over Amanda Nunes. You can't take that away. You can't take that away from Grasso that she went in there and beat Valentina and stopped her. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. But I gotta give her props, man. And this division is as dangerous as it's ever been, in my opinion. Like, it's the most dangerous that I think it's ever been. Because this fight with Manon Fior, like, people like Manon is a dangerous opponent. Dangerous opponent, guys. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she went in here and beat Valentina Shevchenko. Some way, somehow, if Manon was able to do it, I wouldn't be surprised. You know? But at this moment, you know what I'm saying? At this moment, I'm thinking that Valentina Shevchenko is very capable of beating Manon Fior. Valentina's speed, man, her speed is fast, man. Valentina's speed was on display so well in that third Grasso fight. In that third Grasso fight, man, Grasso never could get going. You know what I'm saying? Because Valentina was just coming after her, man. Like, Valentina was just putting that speed on her and made Grasso look slow. And that's crazy. That was a stark contrast from the first fight where Grasso made Valentina look slow. Grasso speed, like, Grasso was her speed. There was a big difference between that first fight Grasso and that third fight Grasso. Maybe it got the Grasso. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe it got the Grasso. Being locked into 3 fights with Valentina because you beat her, and then you rematch her and it's a draw, and then you got to fight for a third time. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe it got to Alexa Grasso. What if Alexa Grasso didn't have to fight Valentina 3 times? Have we ever thought about that? Would I be singing a different tune right now if Alexa Grasso didn't have to fight Valentina 3 times? That's a really good point. That's a really good question. It's probably me, Ravioli. Reggie the Tree, what's popping? What's popping, Reggie the Tree? James says she beat the phony goat. Grasso over cheese. Good for her. Manon undefeated in the UFC. Yeah. Man, the comment section is popping on this struggling channel, man. That's crazy. Grasso footwork was gone, non-existent. Yeah, Combo, you're right. You're right, Combo. I didn't even think about it like that. But I knew something. I knew she looked a lot more stationary in the third fight, man. Just like I said, maybe it got to her, man, because she maybe Grasso ain't built like Juliana Pena mentally. She ain't built like Juliana Pena mentally. Juliana Pena to this day is still trying to draw Amanda Nunes out of retirement for that third fight. Like, Juliana Pena, she mentally, that's somebody you just can't break, man, because she just lives rent free in a lot of people's head. That's why I love Juliana Pena, man. That's why I love Pena. You know what I'm saying? She lives rent free. Guys, I need to get these shirts made. Where can I get these shirts made at? Who's gonna buy a shirt? Who's gonna buy a shirt? Living rent free in your head. That's so crazy. And they watching. James says, as long as we never forget. Oh, James, okay. Okay, James. So you take it. So you hit below the belt. Okay, James. Did I say she can beat her? Did I say that? Did I say that, James? I don't remember that. I'm drawing a blank. I'm drawing a blank. Man. But really and honestly though, I really do think this is probably the most dangerous version of the women's flyweight division. Like, it's just Let me see here. Let me get that playing again. And it's nothing against, I don't have to go on a spiel about Aaron Blanchfield. You know what I'm saying? Like I really don't have to go on a spiel about Aaron Blanchfield. Aaron Blanchfield has proven to us who she is time and time again. Time and time again. Aaron Blanchfield has proven to us who she is. You know? And I don't think that it I don't think I'm not mad at anybody who says that Aaron Blanchfield can win all of her next fights to get to the belt. Like whoever's gonna face Aaron Blanchfield next, that she's gonna beat. I'm not. I can't be mad. I can't be mad at that in the top five right now. You know what I'm saying? In the top of the division at flyweight right now, I can't be mad at that. Back in the day, in the older versions of the flyweight division, like it was a little more polarizing back then. Like the gap in skill sets between these fighters back then was enough to really be polarizing on who you could pick in these top five fights. In the top of this division, like who's gonna win these fights. You could stand on the top of a mountain and say this person's gonna win this fight back then, but the gap in skill sets are so much more narrow now in this version of the flyweight division. I mean, it just is what it is. Humble said, BJ, like I said, tomorrow I need a knockout. Facts. Somebody better. We need some blood, combo, in that fight. It better be some. It better be some blood in that fight. Listen, I need a knockout and I need grit from Sam Hughes. I need grit from Sam Hughes. You know, I'm tired of Sam Hughes. I don't want to see. I don't want to see Sam Hughes. You know what? I need to change that to. I need dog from Sam Hughes. I need dog from Sam Hughes. I want Sam Hughes to go out there and show us some damn dog. Everybody's rooting for Sam Hughes. Everybody wants Sam Page to win, and she's done a good job. In her last few fights, like Sam Hughes has found her footing, and she's doing a good job. I couldn't be more proud of Sam Hughes, but I want to see some dog out of Sam Hughes. And if Sam Hughes is gonna is if Sam Hughes is gonna stand and bang tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? If she's going to use her striking, because her striking is good. Sam Hughes has good. I want to see Sam Hughes sit down on some punches. Like, I want to see Sam Hughes sit down. I want to see her turn some faces. I want to see her turn some faces. Oh, I know, Jay. I know Kayla and Pena is booked for International Fight Week. I know. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. I don't know. I don't know. No, no, no. I don't know why I said that. I know that there is that International Fight Week. It might be. I don't even know the date of the fight, bro. So I couldn't tell you whether it's International Fight Week or not. Yeah, I couldn't tell you whether it was or not, bro. I don't keep up with stuff like that. I just want to see the fight. You know. Yeah, but I gotta see that dog from Sam Hughes. Um, but Aaron Blanchfield, man, she just, she's got things she's got to work on. She got to tighten up her entries. She got to tighten up, maybe try to put on a little bit more muscle, so she can handle these bigger girls because she's short. Aaron Blanchfield is short, but she's strong. But these big girls kind of give her some problems. It is what it is. But I want Aaron to work on her entries. Stringing the punches and the takedowns together. You know, if she could get that, if she can better that part of her game, and work on her defense as well, like Aaron Blanchfield, she'll most likely beat a lot of these girls in the division right now, like she's done. You know what I'm saying? Like she's done it with a style that needs some work. You know what I'm saying? So if she put that work in, if Aaron Blanchfield puts that work in, she might be unstoppable. She might be unstoppable. BJ, do you think 5 rounds would favor Aaron or Barber the most? Macy Barber. Of course, Macy Barber. Macy Barber. Yes, I think it dramatically favors Macy Barber to fight 5 rounds other than 3 rounds. Yes, because I wouldn't want Macy to try to force a finish over Aaron Blanchfield. Like If she's down, if Macy's down the first 2 rounds to Aaron Blanch, Aaron Blanchfield done dominated her, what I'm saying, up against the cage and then took her down, and stuff like that for the first 2 rounds. And then in the third round, I don't want to see Macy like desperately trying to finish the fight. Like I want to see 5 rounds. You know what I'm saying? I want to see how it looks in deep water. Because you possibly could be drugging the deep water with Valentina Shevchenko. You gotta be mentally ready to be in those deep waters. You know what I'm saying? Those deep waters are hell. I hate to say it, but Tatiana Suarez had never swam in them deep waters like that. Tatiana Suarez never swam in those deep waters. That's why we saw what we saw. And I would love for both of them to have, Aaron's got that 5 round experience, but I think Macy needs that 5 round experience. Macy could benefit. I don't want to see that Tatiana Suarez type thing happen to Macy Barber. So, yeah. Combo says, nah, BJ, I think 5 rounds is 50-50. Both can capitalize. Yeah, they both can capitalize, but I still think it swings in Macy's favor because Macy, I don't know, Aaron Blanchfield doesn't slow down either, though. I got to think about that. Like, Macy's not in there with somebody that slows down because Aaron Blanchfield has fought 5 rounds and she never slowed down at all. She never slowed down at all in that fight with Manon Fior. She never slowed down at all with that in that fight with Manon Fior. So, I don't know, Combo. You making me think now. Yeah, you making me think. Yeah, we haven't seen it. We haven't seen Macy Barber's cardio, and yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Did I say we did? Oh, my bad. I may have said we did. Did I say we did? No, 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 no. My bad. If we did, then not my bad. If I said that, that's my bad. But yeah, Aaron Blanchfield. We've seen Aaron Blanchfield in rounds 4 and 5. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was saying I don't want to see that Tatiana Suarez thing happen to Macy Barber. Yeah. So we need to see Macy Barber. That, like I said, that Ebos fight could have been a 5 round main event for a fight night card. It should have been. I think if Miranda can absorb it and neutralize Barber power, I think Aaron can. She probably could. She probably could. Yeah, you right, man. Aaron Blanchfield a dog though. Yeah, she a dog. I'll never take that away from Aaron Blanchfield. Never, ever take that away. Ravioli says I can see it both ways too. Combo and has a really high pace, but you're at risk to punching yourself with that pace. Like you're at risk to punching yourself with pace like that. Okay, I don't know what that means. Ravioli says for real, Sam Hughes needs to show some grit. She has heart. Yes, yes. Combo says I think Sam got this. She might wrestle this striker. I think the fight is signed. I think the fight with Barber and Aaron is signed. It's not booked. James says Aaron will never be unstoppable. She'll always have poor striking defense against elite strikers. Okay. Yeah, but you got to be able to fend off. James Press says you got to have, wait a minute, you just need good striking, heart, grit, and cardio and takedown defense to beat Aaron. That's a lot to ask. That's a lot to ask, though. Think about it. Heart, grit. That you don't come by that too much. Heart, grit, and cardio and takedown defense. That's 4 major components. Not a lot of fighters have all of those components. That's a lot to ask for, James Perez. Ooh, we. I wish we could have seen Aaron and Barbara fight Jennifer Maya. See, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that was a strategic move to get Jennifer Maya out of there. To get Jennifer Maya out of the UFC, that out of those rankings was a top, was like a, I don't want to say it was a top priority, but it was definitely orchestrated. I feel like some of these girls didn't want to see that. I feel like they didn't really want to see some of these girls against Jennifer Maya. You know what I'm saying? Like Maya was a beast. Jennifer Maya was a beast. Combo punching yourself out. Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like, punching yourself? What does that mean? I wish I could have seen Aaron versus Maya. Woo! Yes. Aaron's strength is more mental than physical. Yeah, I guess you can say that. I guess you can say that. Maybe even actually 50-45 Aaron if it's five. Ooh, we combo. Oh. combo. Combo putting scorecards up there. What is it? What is it? Combo putting scorecards up there. What does that mean, dude? If she 50-45, but that means she be there every round. Peak Maya could have beat Aaron. Ooh, James. Ooh, we okay, James. He said Peak Maya would have beat Aaron. Ooh, Kendra, what's up, man? He said, "What up? What's up, Kendra? Drop that like, man." Yes, sir. Kendra, I am thinking about merchandising some living rent free T-shirts. Living rent free in your head T-shirts. Kendrick, you buying a shirt, bro? Who's buying a shirt? Living rent free in your head. I've been like studying my videos. Studying my video. Hey, study away. Make sure you read the comments too. Make sure you read the comments and see the correlation between what I'm saying and what the comment section's saying. Uh, who would have won, Tyler or Maya? Honestly, I think Jennifer Maya would have beat Tyler Santos. I think Jennifer Maya would have beat Tyler Santos because Jennifer Maya wouldn't. She didn't slow down either. I mean, look at that pace that her and Casey O'Neill fought at. Like her and Casey O'Neill fought at a pace. Those were two pacers fighting each other. You know what I'm saying? Like Jennifer Maya showed that hey, she can fight at a high pace too with high volume. You know what I'm saying? Like her stand up was good, man. Like when Jennifer Maya found success on the feet, like she man, but a lot of people outstruck Maya though. I have to think about that. Like a lot of people outstruck Maya. She got her licks off on Casey O'Neill though. I have to say that. Like she got her licks off. But the third round of that Casey O'Neill fight, man, them girls went at it, dude. Like Casey O'Neill bit down on her mouthpiece and like started banging with Jennifer Maya. I was like, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like Casey O'Neill had some success in round two as well. Like she started putting them long punches on Jennifer Maya. I need to go back and watch that fight. I had to go back and watch that fight. You know what I'm saying? Like she was putting them long punches, but in round three, man, Jennifer Maya, like at the end of round two, Jennifer Maya was touching her up. And I think it kind of pissed Casey O'Neill off. You know what I'm saying? And in round three, she got touched up again, like at the beginning. And then Casey O'Neill started sitting down. She started stringing them together like Maya was. You know what I'm saying? Like Maya was throwing 3, 4, 5, 6 strike combos on Casey O'Neill versus Casey O'Neill was like landing three. She was throwing three punch combinations and 2 punch combinations. Jennifer Maya was like she was 4 or 5. I counted 6 at one point. And I was like, yo, Jennifer Maya got them hands. Can you imagine Macy versus Manone in the clinch? That's somebody gonna bleed, closer. I'm gonna put it like that. Somebody gonna bleed. But when Rose was fighting Manone, I caught something, y'all. When and combo, let me know if you've seen this too. I caught something that Manone did in that Rose Namajunas fight when she was clinching Rose up. Man, when she was clinching Rose up, Rose looked so small. That was crazy, man. Like Rose Namajunas looked so small when she was clinched up with Manone. I was like, man, that's not even funny, man. Like that's not even funny. Like Manone is big. You know what I'm saying? Like Manone is big. She better make weight though. I'm gonna put that little asterisk in there. Manon better make weight. We talking about Manon, so let's find Manon's picture. You know what I'm saying? Like Manon better make weight. That's all I'm saying. It was what 2 years ago, James, when she fought Maya. That was a great fight though. Yeah, yeah, Casey O'Neill lost, but that was a great fight. Yeah, yeah, combo. She does. She don't use all her tools. Uh, combo says Maya would have beat Tyler. Might have beat Tyler, but Maya relaxes too much. She would give it away. Yeah, you're right, combo. You're right. She did that in that fight with I felt like she wasn't pulling the trigger in that Valentina fight. She did it against Chukagian. Um, she did, but I thought she won that Viviane Araújo fight though. I thought she won that fight. Yeah, yeah, James. She went straight in there against the Giant. Straight in there against the Giant. Yeah. No, she didn't whoop Casey O'Neill. Chill out, James. She didn't whoop Casey O'Neill. No. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Hold on. Somebody sent something in the Stamina MC sent me. Dude is cooked. Dude is tapped. Dude is cooked. Dude is cooked. I mean, this dude is cooked, man. I mean, like, I don't understand. I don't understand how somebody can be so. I don't get it, man. It was at some point I realized that I was arguing with somebody who wasn't fully there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just realized I wasn't arguing. I was arguing with somebody who wasn't fully there. And at that point, when I realized it at that point, I'm like, okay, okay. BJ, just let it go. Let it go. Like, seriously, just let it go. But I'm living rent free in your head. Because you're definitely listening to the video. You're 100% You're 100% tuned into the live stream, guys. You're 100% tuned into the live stream. Oh no, you're not late, Paul. You're just on time. It's Paul's time. Guys, join the Discord. Join the Discord. The link to the Discord is right there. We keep the chat rolling after these live streams. If you have not joined the Discord, join the Discord. Maya is a better fighter than Adaruha. Maya gave that. I don't think she gave that win away, man. I think she won that fight. I thought she won that fight. James talking about she whooped your girl. Man, she didn't whoop nobody. Okay, so James says, how you think Pena gets it done? That would be a huge win if she does. I think Pena keeps it on the feet. I think Pena threatens from the guard, but I think Pena keeps it on the feet. All right, yes, but guys, I really think that Manon can win this fight, though. Like, I think Manon can win it. I think Valentina can win it. That means that we got a great fight. Manon could be the next champions. So we'll see. We'll see. The curious case of Natalia Silva. Since this is the person that I feel like dude was mad because I didn't stand on the mountaintop and holler Natalia Silva's name. Hold on, guys. Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. The curious case of Natalia Silva. Let's talk. Let's talk. Yeah, make sure you join the Discord. Um, um. Okay, Combo spitting that knowledge in the comment section, y'all. My boy Combo is spitting some knowledge in the comments. So y'all better listen to what the gurus say when he say it, man. Y'all better listen to what the guru says when he says it. All right. I'm not using StreamYard, so I can't put the comments up on the screen or whatever. But dude was mad because I wasn't screaming Natalia Silva's name from the top of the universe. Like I wasn't screaming Natalia Silva. Listen, Natalia Silva to me, like I said, after her last fight, I said I'm gonna give her some respect. And I'm gonna give credit where it's due. She's part of why this division is as dangerous as it is right now. You know what I'm saying? Like she's part of why this division is so dangerous. I just still feel like I need to see a little bit more. I agree with what she does, man, but I gotta see her in 5 rounds. I gotta see her. How does her 5 rounds look? Does because her cardio looks suspect in 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? Like her cardio looks suspect in 3 rounds. So that is why I have some kind of reservations with Natalia Silva, man. And she don't go after it all the time either. Like she don't go after it all the time. Like she's content in being on her back foot and using dancing around. A lot of lateral movement. You know what I'm saying? And it slows her down. You know what I'm saying? Like she uses a lot of lateral movement. She's content with throwing being on her back foot and just throwing a jab. And that's just what I've seen from her in her fights. That's just what I've seen. So she's a good fighter. I really think she's a good fighter. But I gotta see. This is a proven ground fight between her and Alexa Grasso. It's the perfect fight they could have made for her. You know what I'm saying? This is the perfect fight they could have made for her. And reasons like that is why I say Macy Barber would have beat her. You know what I'm saying? I think Macy Barber would win that fight. That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like Macy's gonna go after this girl. I don't think she's gonna knock Macy out. You know what I'm saying? But I think that Macy would in the later rounds, especially if it's a 5 round fight. Macy has an advantage in the later round. I think she'll have an advantage in the later rounds. You know what I'm saying? I think her cardio is better than Natalia Silva. It's definitely better than Natalia Silva's over the course of 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? We've only seen them in 3 round fights, and her cardio is much better than Natalia's over the course of 3 rounds. But I think she might can beat Grasso, but it better be her best chance of beating Grasso is if it's a 3 round fight. Put it like that. I think it's a 3 round fight. Let me go look at this. Let me look at this fight. Is it a 3 round fight or is it a main? It ain't a main event versus Alexa Grasso. Alexa Grasso. Hola, soy de Alexa Grasso. Okay, no, so it's a 3 round fight. UFC 315 adds Alexa Grasso versus Natalia Silva. Yeah, so it's a 3 round fight. Ugh. See, I don't like that. I don't like that. Should be a 5 round fight. That's a title eliminator fight. That should be a 5 round fight. Definitely should be a 5 round fight. I don't agree with that being three. But who am I? I'm just a struggling channel. You know, I'm just a struggling channel. Who am I to have an opinion? It is what it is. I'm a struggling channel. Man, no, no. When will it get to done? Yeah, it's possible. I hadn't made my pick yet. Um, and I gotta say what I gotta say about Grasso. Grasso got to get back on the horse, man. She got to improve. She got to be better. She got to fight with that confidence. She got to fight with that confidence. If she's not fighting with that confidence, it's not gonna go away. It's just that simple. She got to fight with that confidence. But as it stands, um, Valentina's still the queen, guys. I'm not gonna be on here all night. I just want to come on, do a quick live, real quick, get this subject off of my brain because it's been on my brain heavy. This subject been on my brain heavy. So I was like, let me get on here and say what I got to say. I have hit that 1 hour mark. I have hit that 1 hour mark. Um, so I'm about to get up off of here. But yeah, guys, I'm dead serious. By the way, guys, I'm dead serious about the living rent free in your head t-shirts with the no filter MMA sign. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna find a way to design a shirt. You know, living rent free in your head because it's not just him. It's not just him that I'm living rent free in his head. I live rent free in a lot of people's head on YouTube, I guess. So yeah, it is a flyweight tournament without being a flyweight tournament. Yes, yes, it's an unofficial flyweight title. I mean, tournament for sure. She better be real competitive. You right, James. You right. You right. Oh, it's on the same card as Bullet and Manon. Okay, bet. That's where it should be. That's where it should be. That's exactly where it should be. But anyways, guys, I have got to get off of this live stream. I got food to eat. I haven't even ate my food. I don't really see any chicks in cardio almost for Sylvia. For Sylvia, she don't be breathing heavy after that movement by the end of the fight. Yeah, but she slows down though, man. Like she doesn't fight as confident. Maybe it's a confidence thing that I'm seeing, but she's not as explosive. She's not as attacky when in the third round. I forgot who she was fighting in that third round, man, and she didn't look good. What was that fight that third in that third round? She wasn't looking that good. Let me go back to let me Google Natalia Silva. Let me look at her record. One of them 3 round fights, it wasn't looking good in the third round. Mixed martial arts record. It might have been that Viviane Araujo. Yeah, it was that Viviane Araujo fight. Yes, she wasn't looking that good in that fight. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Okay. Um. Yeah, it was that Araujo fight. Shit. All right, guys. Yeah. So I gotta get up off here, man. It's been the shit talking with y'all tonight. Um. Damn, James Natalia beat the brakes off Jazz. Yes, she did. I don't know, combo. Chill. G Frizzle, what's up, man? You think Jasmine beats Andrade? She better. She better. But that could be a scalp for Andrade, though. Think about it. Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. Jazz Viziers could be a scalp for Jessica Andrade. Y'all know that. She could be a scalp. But anyway, guys, I'm getting off. This is your boy BJ back from No Filter MMA. Keeping it real, keeping it 10 toes down, keeping it 100 per usual with the status quo. Ain't shit changing but the weather. You feel me? Ain't shit changing but the weather around this motherfucker. Just so you know. Ain't shit changed but the title of the video. And ain't shit gonna change. No matter how many videos get made, I ain't going nowhere. No Filter MMA ain't going nowhere. And that's gonna piss a lot of people off. Shout out to my boy Combo Breaker 99. Shout out to Coach Shelton Harrison over on his channel. Shout out to DJC Combat. Shout out to my boy WMMA Scene Now. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy S Dogs MMA. Let's go. Let's go. I'm getting off here, y'all. Hit that like, hit that dislike, and if you guys haven't already, hit that subscribe button. You know that's why I say that. That's why I say hit that dislike. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say that. I say that for a reason. I say that if you don't like the video, dislike it or get off the channel. Dislike it and get off the channel. Either way you want it. It's your device, it's your phone, it's your computer. Stop racking up likes and views on your devices. Stop racking up my likes and views on your devices. And I'm out. All right, and don't forget, guys, and don't forget, this link right here is good for a few more minutes, guys. Join the Discord, and I'm out.